Yo, yo. Uh-huh. I'm getting together. Don't trip. Yeah. Mic check, mic check, mic check, check. I think I'm good to go. Mic check. Yo, what's up, everybody? Man, it's been a minute, family. It's been a minute. Uh, I'm. Let me remember how to do this the right way, not the wrong way. Let's do it. King Dalo TV. Yeah. Tap in or tap out. You know. Like, subscribe, share. Don't forget to leave a comment if you choose to. Now, I appreciate the love, man. But we on here. We back. Today's topic, man, we label forgiveness is the key to growth. I labeled it that for on purpose because I had to learn. I always talked about like forgiving, like, okay, yeah, I can forgive. But real talk, I would still catch myself being upset with individuals. So how am I forgiving anybody? You know what I mean? If I got a problem, like if I'm angry or upset, or if I allow somebody to hurt me and I like dwell in it, that's not being able to grow. You can't grow from that. You know what I mean? So forgiveness is the key to growth. I had to learn that, man, the hard way. Why I say that the hard way? Because so one of my missions, man, that I'm about to go on is going around giving my testimony. Like, I'm not talking about just going around, but I'm traveling, right? Trying to reach a lot of individuals. So it's in the process of working. I'm not out there right now, but it's in the process. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I'm trying to like go around and speak on. So I got to keep talking about this, regardless if people get tired of hearing it. But I had a life-changing situation, man, that happened to me July 11th of this year in the hospital. I went through a life-changing operation. You know what I mean? I had cancer removed from my kidney, my left kidney. But it was all removed. I ain't got to do radiation, chemo, and none of that, right? But I ended up with a blood clot in my right arm. You know what I mean? Because how they had me laying in surgery. And so when I got out the hospital, man, well, before I even got out the hospital, it was the night before I got out. Like, it was like 3 in the morning, 3, 4 in the morning, man. Something came over me, which was the spirit. I already know, you know what I mean? God speaks to you many different ways, and it's crazy because I was being told all I need to do is depend on him, and which I thought that I did. But when I got out the hospital, I realized I was putting expectations on everybody, which means I didn't have my trust in God. And I kept getting beat up and beat up and beat up to where, like, I done had some tearful times on my knees praying because I'd been beat up so bad. And all God kept telling me was, trust me. Stop putting trust in people. And let me explain that. So I expected when I got out of the hospital, man, Love you too, nephew. I expected when I got out the hospital, so many individuals, especially from especially from having cancer removed from my kidney. I expected so many people to just be blowing my phone up. I expect a lot of individuals to just pop up on me. And the more it didn't happen, the more, like, before I got into this forgiveness, I was angry. So all this is for a reason. I'm leading all this up to a reason. Because we're talking about forgiveness is the key to growth. So I'm letting y'all understand what I've been through so you can see that I can relate. You know what I mean? So I thought I had forgiveness in my heart, but before the forgiveness game, I was like mad. I went to from July 11th up to probably like a week ago. I was in deep, deep depression. Depression, I couldn't even explain it. And I was depressed because I got hurt really bad, man. I got hurt really bad. Even when I started a GoFundMe account because I really needed help, bro. And only two people donated to it. One of the brothers gave me 30, the other gave me 20. And I was trying to reach 3,500. Not for me personally, to take care of stuff. Anyway, the point I'm getting to is nobody reached out. It got to a point where I got so depressed, I deleted my GoFundMe. I was in tears, man, for like a week straight, feeling like I'm not good enough for nobody. Was wondering why God still had me here. Why didn't he just take me in the hospital? But my son, man, there's been individuals that's been staying connected with me though. And I think I've been looking over the ones that's been there because I've been expecting so many people. But like my nephew, Milio, my son, I got a couple friends, man, that was helping me out. But it got to the point where I felt like they got tired of me asking for help. So I stopped talking to them. I stopped talking to them because I didn't want them feeling as if anytime I talk to them, it's about money or it's about even family, man. So basically what I'm saying is I got to the point where God had to break me down and I started understanding what forgiveness really is. It's an easy word, just like the word love. A lot of people can say that. But do you really forgive though? Because I thought I did and I didn't. Because I was still angry with people, man. I was angry with the world. Like nobody is there. Nobody's there. But once I started learning, man, and God started talking to me more and more, there's people that's there. You know what I mean? I just need to open up my eyes to the ones that's there, not the ones that I don't need a gang of people. Because believe it or not, in the street life, when I was out in the streets, that's what it was about. Like I had a gang of individuals. Whether they hated on me or not, it didn't matter as long as I was surrounded. And I had a gang of individuals around me. And obviously none of that really mattered because I don't see none of them here today. So forgiveness is the key to growth. That's why I haven't been on here in a while because of everything I've been going through, healing, trying to overcome depression. And I had to really learn how to forgive and leave people where they at. Because some people it really don't matter what you deal with or go through. It don't matter. You know what I mean? Somebody can be real close to you and they can watch you dying and they don't care. They just waiting for that time to expire. So you got to leave people where they at. That's another thing you got to do too when it comes to forgiveness. So let's get in it. Forgiveness is the key to growth. I got so like I went educational on this one, man. You know what I mean? Because I really had to break down myself before I can try to reach out to y'all. Because I don't want to be a hypocrite. Last thing I want to do is try to tell y'all something and I'm all messed up. You know what I mean? So I had to really go through this, man. And it was hard. I can't tell you how many times I've been in tears. I can't tell you, you know what I mean? Like it's been that rough for me. But forgiveness is the key to growth. Why is it? Because it releases individuals from negative emotions like anger and resentment. I was full of resentment and I was full of anger and confusion because I didn't understand why nobody was there for me. I still had to figure things out on my own. I still had to do things on my own. And I was getting upset. You know what I mean? Because I was putting too much expectations on people. And then I got people failed me every time, you know what I mean? So another thing about forgiveness is the key to growth. Why is that? Because it allows you to redirect your energy towards positive healing. Understand what I'm saying? Forgiveness is the key to growth because it allows you to redirect your energy towards positive healing. A lot of people nowadays, it's hard to even for people to smile because the world is teaching so many individuals to be dark, to be hateful. So if somebody that's got a smiling and a positive person, a lot of times a positive individual got to watch where you go because it's so dark out there, man. Like a lot of people don't want to hear positive stuff. I mean, you can look on Facebook. If you post something positive, let me know how many reactions you get towards if you post something negative. I promise you're going to get more reactions off the negative situation than the positive because, you know what I mean? It's a lot of evilness, man. Forgiveness is the key to growth. Why? Because letting go of bitterness, uh, people can foster stronger relationships as well. When you let go of bitterness, man, you can foster stronger relationships. You know what I mean? Like the process of letting go, whether it's for others or whether it's for you. You understand what I'm saying? It is a proactive choice that allows for a more peaceful and fulfilling future. When you're full of peace, man, like you, I'm trying to explain this right, man. So, uh, you ever have a peaceful, like whether it's listening to music, whether it's going for a drive, whether it's like for me, my peacefulness, like for real, is going to an ocean or to the water and just sitting there. I ain't got to be fishing. I ain't got to be on no boat. I ain't got to do nothing. I can just pull up to the water and sit there. And that peace, man, when you're full of peace, anger and negativity cannot invade. Not when you're full of it, like when you're like holding on to your peace with a tight grip, like a bear hug. Ain't too much negativity that can come and destroy you because then you tend to separate yourself from negative individuals. That's, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to glorify a lot of negativity. There is positivity out there. There's a lot of people out there that's being so positive, they don't want no negative vibes around them, period. And maybe that's something I was dealing with when I got out the hospital too, because I was so angry and so disappointed that I think my vibes was just floating out there, man. Like it was ugly. There was times I couldn't even look at myself because I was so disappointed. You know what I mean? Like when I look back on my life, man, everything I've been through, I can every and anybody can sit there and point fingers. That person was the reason. This person with the root, and I did that. You know what I mean? But I had to grow, man, and realize everything I went through. Believe it or not, this is gonna hurt a lot of you because it hurt me. A lot of stuff you're going through, the position you're in right now in life, it's all because of you. I don't, you know what I mean? I'm not even gonna debate that one because I know how real it is. Everything I went through, it was because of me. Whether it's relationships, whatever it is, man, like I caused it. You can't change people for how they are. So when you try to change yourself to try to cater to the other people, you won't never be right, man. You're gonna be a fake person. Almost like I wanted to cuss. I'm so serious about that. But you gonna when you try to satisfy people, you become a people pleaser. When you become a people pleaser, you become expectational. And when you become expectational, you expect anybody to be how you think they should be. It don't work like that. And you're gonna end up disappointed, bro. So, emotional release. Forgiveness is the key to growth. You got to have emotional release. What do I mean for that? Forgiveness helps release. My writing is all. Anyway, forgiveness helps release the burdens of anger, bitterness, freeing individuals from the weight of past grievances. That's emotional release. I done grew a lot, man. Like anybody that know me, they know within the past 5 years, I'm a whole different person. Because I went through a process, man, of I got hurt so bad by people I loved, man, and they hurt me. I try to be a good uncle, a great father. I even try to be father to kids that didn't have nobody, you know what I mean? And a lot of times I feel like I got done and treated worse than the guys that actually made these kids that's not in their lives. Uh, so I, man, I went through a lot of pain, bro. And one thing I realized is that a lot of people are going through a lot of pain. Uh, Some individuals don't even know how to speak on it at all. They don't know how to speak on it. Because I got individuals look at me and like, D, hold on, bro. You had a tumor removed from your chest between your heart and your throat 2 years ago, and they overlooked the kidney cancer that you had in that process, on top of having a chronic back condition to where sometimes you get paralyzed where you can't walk. I had neck surgery, and I got screws in my neck to this day, and my neck still gives like I can sit down and run down a list, but I'm even stopping now because I've taught myself not to speak on that negative stuff. The more less stuff I speak about, like health wise, the more I heal myself. That's just how I feel. And that's just coming from experience. When I was living in Gig Harbor, like I had chronic. I have a chronic. Like it's all bad, man. To where when my back goes out, I'm paralyzed. But I promise you, when I was living in Gig Harbor, I, I'm not gonna get into all the extra stuff. But when I was living in Gig Harbor, I forced myself to say, you know what? Obviously, what I'm doing isn't good enough for the person I was with at the time. Because I think I was Ubering or something. I was Ubering, delivering food, but I was doing something because I knew that if I did something strenuous, my back can go out, then I can lose my job, and I'm paralyzed until my stuff straightens up. Like, so I like forced myself, man. And but what I'm saying is I stopped talking about the pain and I just pray every morning and just go to work. I started doing drywall. Back never went out once. I started landscaping. Back never went out. Then I started framing houses, picking up even a drywall. Like I built a whole like wall myself, concrete wall, like picking up 80-pound, uh, grabbing 80-pound bags of the concrete, pouring it, mixing it up with the water, making, you know, and my back never went out, bro, because I never spoke on it. So the more stuff you speak on, the more you're gonna bring into existence. That's with positive, and that's with negative. The world, the atmosphere, the world, it don't care if it's negative or if it's positive. The more you bring it out there, that's what the world is gonna cater to your song. You know what I mean? So if you're being negative, all you're gonna get is negativity. That's why some people don't realize when you wake up in the morning, the first 20 minutes of what you hear, what you say, and what you do can control the rest of your day. I was with an individual where damn near every morning she woke up angry. I'm not talking about just a regular anger. Like it was bad, man. And the whole day would be like that. You know what I mean? I started noticing like how you start your day off is how it's going to continue. But you can change it though. If you wake up negative, say you wake up and you hit your foot on something, pisses you off. You mad, you go to the bathroom to brush your teeth and the toothpaste fall. You know what I mean? You get even more mad. You go to put clothes on and you end up missing a belt loop or something like, and it'll drag on all day, bro. But as soon as you stop, take a deep breath and reroute your thought process, your day can change. So let's get it going. We ain't done. Forgiveness is the key to growth. What else? Mental well-being. Mental. Your mental is everything, bruh. Your mental game is everything. And do your best not to be controlled by others. Like when you to there's a lot of narcissistic people and they're not easy to deal with. They're not easy to be around. Like narcissisticness is really that's a heavy thing that a lot of people take for granted. Like a lot of people, it's worse than being addicted to drugs. To me, a person that's a narcissistic person to me is worse than a crackhead. It's worse than a thief. A narcissistic person, man, because they would do everything wrong and try to make you feel like it's right. But if you got a strong mental game, a narcissistic person will become irritated and uncomfortable around you because you won't get wrapped up in what they're doing. I done been around a lot of narcissistic individuals. I done been around so much narcissisticness. It's almost like, you ever been around somebody who smokes cigarettes? You don't smoke cigarettes, they smoke cigarettes, but you end up smelling like that cigarette. That's how it is when you're around narcissistic individuals. If that's all you're around, you know what I mean? You got to learn how to surround yourself with what's going to make you better. You know what I mean? Like, if you're around something that's not making you better and that's irritating you, you need to figure out your way out. Some people are stuck in situations. Trust me, there's all type of. It ain't easy for a lot of people. A lot of people are stuck in situations. But all I would say is, for those that are stuck, I would say remain hopeful, because you know what hope stands for. Hold on, pain ends. If you remain hopeful, your day will come and you will be released. So, mental well-being. Why do I bring that up? Because it's an overall well-being, but mental well-being lowers stress. You understand what I'm saying? It lowers your stress. When you're mentally strong, a lot of stuff won't affect you. So a lot of stuff you used to stress about, it won't affect you now. A lot of people have to go and grow through stuff in order to understand it. A lot of stuff, a lot of people, they had to go through a lot of pain, a lot of situations in order to learn from it. And sad to say, but a lot of us get hurt by family. A lot of us, not all of us, but you know what I mean? Uh, Forgiveness is the key to growth. Why? Because creating new pathways. What do I mean by that? I told you I did my studies, man. Like, forgiveness is really something serious to me. Like I told you, because I allow people to just like hurt me bad, man, without them even knowing. A lot of people don't even know. You know what I mean? But I allowed it to happen because I put so much trust in people. And I was hurt every time, man. So, creating new pathways. Why do I say, hold on. I know we into this and it's heavy and it's so good right now what we're studying and doing. But I got to do it the right way, not the wrong way, man. Yeah, Jumber. Jumber. Yeah. Red Bull. I got one quick announcement before I finish about Red Bull. I'm really disappointed right now because the white peach, they discontinued it. So if anybody out there come across white peach Red Bull, think about me, man, and get it for me. And just hold on to it. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure I'm going to see you sooner or later. Just hold on to it. And yeah, man, white peach, they discontinued it, man. Broke my heart, man. Broke my heart. And it happened within the process of me coming out the hospital and going through my depression. Oh, that made it worse. That made it worse. That made. All right, let's get back at it. What we was talking about, creating new pathways. Why is that? Check this out. The act of forgiving can alter one's brain wiring. Wiring. If I'm saying wiring, I still got a little Texas accent, so sometimes I don't say brain wiring. 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 Okay. The act of forgiving can alter one's brain wiring, creating new mental pathways that lead toward growth rather than being stuck in the past. Just like what we just said, what you got to do, man, you got to change that mental game. To me, your mind is, this is just me personally. And I'm pretty wise, man. I do believe, I'm starting to tap into my power. The mind, to me, is the main center piece to a person's life, not the heart. Because the heart is deceitful, above all things is desperately wicked. Who can know it? The heart will have you doing things that the mind is telling you you shouldn't do. You got a strong mind game, bro. It ain't nothing. Too many people, narcissistic individuals prey on the heart. So if you got a heart of gold, understand this. And I ain't trying to scare you. I ain't trying to make you hide in the corner. But if you got a heart of gold, you are a prime target for narcissisticness. You are a prime target for this dark world. Just saying. You're a prime target. So, and that don't mean stop having a heart of gold. You just got to be careful of who you give your attention, your time to. Everybody don't deserve your presence. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, brain wiring. Alter your brain wiring, man. Like create new mental pathways that lead toward growth rather than being stuck in the past. If individuals trying to hold your past against you, let them. You can't control what somebody else does, but what you can control is what you do and how you react. Self-forgiving. Forgiveness is the key to growth. Why? Because you learn how to self-forgive. I went through that. I'm telling you, man, this is everything I've been through. So self-forgiving, I beat myself up so bad. Like I told you, man, I didn't even want to look in the mirror, bro. Like I beat myself up so bad. I and I'm still trying to overcome this. It's feeling like I'm not good enough for people. Because maybe I don't have all the money or I can't do this or do that. And people will let you know. Because they'll throw out stuff, throw out hints, you know what I mean? And if you anything like me, it affects you because you want to solve the problem. But if you don't have the finances and you don't have the means, how do you solve problems? You know what I mean? So you got to learn how to love yourself, forgive yourself, and not let others try to make you feel like you ain't worth two dead flies smashed together. And for the last thing I got is to increase your strength. Increase your strength, man. Like you are a strong individual. You understand what I'm saying? You're as strong as what you feel you are. If you feel like you're nothing and you're weak, guess what? You're going to continue to be nothing and you're going to continue to be weak. Keep God first and everything else next. Trust me, you'll be all right. So, it's been a while, man, but we back. I appreciate the love. Everybody that done tapped in, pass the word, share the word. King Dalo TV is back. And we on some we're on some growing. You know what I mean? So next time I come on, man, I'm gonna try to come on with some funnies again. Things that make you go, I don't even know what I forgot what number we on. But I think we up to like 11, 10, 12, I don't know. But I love you, nephew. Yeah. I'm gonna keep doing my best, man. Each one, reach one, teach one. That's what it's about, man. Iron sharpens iron. Love you, man. Yeah. So next time we come on, man, it's gonna be things that make you go, all right, it'll just be some funnies. I don't know. We'll see. But I appreciate y'all tapping in with me. I'm back, baby. I'm healthy. God got me looking like I've never been through anything. And I've been through hell. Round trip tickets. Multiple times. But guess what? I'm not going back there. Good, baby. We good. So love all who love me back. Tap in, tap out. King Dalo TV. Like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, pass the word. Jumper. Pass the word, man. White Peach. If anybody come across White Peach Red Bulls, stack them to the side for me. I need it. I need them. Holla at me. I'm out. Y'all be easy. Much love, baby. Yarraka.